as you can see, I'm a nerd. So let's prove that. So here's my magic decks. My first couple of magic decks. Wait, what is this deck? It's right. I need to get it all out because I couldn't. What is this? My I don't know what this deck is. Second, guys. Okay, I need to find a stand. No. I need to find something good. That's alright. So, what deck is this? I need to find out. First, okay. What deck is this? Okay, this is very confusing. I don't know how to set it up. So, this is my zombie deck. Basically, there's a lot of zombies. Yeah, there's nothing really interesting here. Something too interesting in here. So, yeah. I won't show you like all of the cards because that'll just take too long. Seconds. Here's my loading screen. And then to black. Okay, I'm back. Here's my Eldrazi deck. So, wait. I'll just do it like this. Just a couple of Eldrazi's. Oh, I got this one. Eldrazi Mimic. Basically just copies, not the abilities, but the power and toughness. Is there any other big ones? I need to check. Cut the Eternals. I can't. I don't think there's any other big thing in here. So there's nothing really. Oh, I got the Walker of the Wastes. It's very good. It's just sometimes it's overpowered. And then Dread Defiler. It's just from an old random deck. So there's nothing really there anymore. So anyway, black screen again. Basically, I just took some important cards of this. So as a cast white, you can just search any card in your library. This is my counter deck. Counters, not like my spell counters, more like -1/1 counters. When you cycle this card, cycling, same thing. This one is pretty good. Repeat the following process X times, because X mana. Each opponent loses 3 life, and that's really good. And then the rest of it is just regular old counter stuff. Anyway, black screen again. Okay, wow, this is my vampire deck. In other words, host white, you know what this is. Call to the Feast. 3 1/1 vampires. This one. Whenever one or more non-token vampires you control attack, create a 1/1 vampire. And you got this one, which is whenever a creature you control attacks, defending player loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. The other one is just a thing where you create 1 thing, and then if you attack with 3 or more vampire creatures in general, you just not black screen. You get this, which is just, I don't know, 3 vampires. Black screen again. This deck doesn't really have a purpose. It just has of OP cards. This one. So, Living Weapon. When it enters the battlefield, put a 0/0 creature on it and attach it to it. and then it turns into a 1/1, and then so basically they lose half their life if it hits a player. So for 5, if the other person doesn't have a lot of creatures, half of their life is destroyed. Great. Anyway, Looming Shaman. It's not that OP, it's just really good. Looming Shaman enters the battlefield, target player shuffles any card from his graveyard into his or her library. Basically, it's great. The next one is this. Looks like octopus. Put X charge counters on it, because of that. And put a snake creature, snake, for every charge counter on it. That's good. Then you got this one. This is from an old what is it? Oh yeah, old commander deck. Then whenever it enters the battlefield, put X one. Oh, not that. X on the counters where X is the greatest power of creatures among your control. When it enters the battlefield, draw. Oh, so basically it's OP if you have an OP creature, and you draw like as many cards as the power is. That's OP. Beastmaster Ascension. There's one in my other deck that I'm going to show you, but for now, whenever your creature control attacks, put it on Beastmaster Ascension, and then if you have 7 or more, all creatures you control get +5/+5 creatures. That means all creatures. That's OP. Then you have Bane of Progress. If you're versing an artifact deck, destroy all artifacts and enchantments. Put 1 on counter for every permanent destroyed. In that way. Azurica of Progress. It was that one. It's Swelling of the Thing. I don't know. I forgot. Whenever a creature power 2 or less enters the battlefield, put an experience counter on it, and during in combat, put X 1 on counters on one of your random creature, and that's about it. Cold Eye Snacky. Island Walk. So as long as the other person has an island, it goes straight through. And if it deals combat to each player, you may draw as many cards, aka 1, or if you buff it, it's more. Actually, no, I think this is a buffing deck. Day of the Dragon, really OP. So it costs 7 though. The day the dragons enter when it enters the battlefield, exile all creatures you control. Put that many 5/5 red dragon creatures with flying onto the battlefield. And then it leaves the battlefield, sacrifice all dragons, and in return you exiled cards to your battlefield. Basically, for a short time, it replaces all of your creatures with 5/5 dragons. Really OP. Biden of Professor, it's not very good. Other than just if you deal damage to a creature player, you just draw a card. That's green. Next deck, it's just green. So this giant, if it could focus, okay, reach. It's just reach. Monstrosity. If it isn't monstrous, put 3 1 counters on it, and it becomes monstrous. Wait. For 5. When it becomes monstrous, destroy target creature flying. Next one is Garruk's Horde. Trample. Put the top 7/7, so and it's for 7. You play the top card of your library revealed. You may cast the top card of your library if it is creature target. Very, very good. And then the same thing there. Then Caller of the Pack. Trample Myriad. So basically, when it attacks, for each opponent other than the defending player, you may put a copy of it on the battlefield, and then it attacks. Anyway, black screen again. This is my next round of Nexus deck. Don't mind the cover. I thought that was the Nexus. It's not. Anyway, I need to sort out the cards. I forgot to do that. As you can see from the pile of cards, this deck is OP. So, but the priest of the blood right. Basically, at the beginning of the upkeep, you lose 2 life, but if this is alive, basically, what I think to do is do this. I get a 5/5 demon, and I instantly kill it off. So that's about it. Blister Grab. So Swamp Walk. I said it before. Blister Grab. It just loses 2 life. Nothing too big. Then of course you have Obnixilis. Like, yeah. You draw a card, and you lose 1 life. Destroy a creature. Whenever target opponent gets an emblem, whenever a player draws a card, you lose 2 life. If it's the beginning of the game, you need to wait 10 turns before they're dead. Or, most likely, if it's halfway through the game, because it costs 8, like, basically, they're dead in, like, 7 turns. Now the Blister Grab. Smallpox. This is really good. Each player loses 1 life, discards a card, sacrifices a creature, and sacrifices a land. That's a lot, but it's each player. If you have a lot of players, then it's definitely worth it. Next one is Desecration Demon. At the beginning of each, it's 6/6 for 4 with flying. That's a decent amount already. And then at the beginning of, if any opponent may sacrifice a creature, if a player does, tap Desecration Demon and put a 1 counter on it. I don't think I'm going to do that because I put a 1 counter on it, and I just need to sacrifice a creature and sacrifice a creature all the time. The next one is Unholy Pact. Basically, it's really good if you have, because there's a kill spells in this deck. Enchant creature. When enchanted creature dies, return that card to the battlefield under your control. Either you have a creature with 2 lives, or you can put this on something and then use this, apparently, because that's the next one, which deals 3 damage and you gain 3 life. And that you have that creature now. It kills it. It basically takes the creature. That's what I did with my friends. Yeah, this is just Silent Demon. I don't know why I put it in here, but Scorching Natures, almost like Nightmare, but without flying. It's for 4, and each swamp you get just Paladin Toughness. And then Quest for the Gravelord. Whenever a creature dies on each side, or any side, you may put a quest counter on Quest for the Graveyard. Remove 3 quest counters from Quest for the Graveyard and sacrifice it. But a 5/5 black giant zombie on it. Sadly, you have to sacrifice it. But still, you get a 5/5. Flying. At the beginning of upkeep, draw a card unless target opponent sacrifices a creature or pays 3 life. Basically, you can draw 2 cards each turn. By the way, if you don't like magic, go away. Earth of Liliana, enter battlefield. Each opponent sacrifices a creature. That's already pretty good. For 3. And then at the beginning, we just cut end step. If a Planeswalker enters the battlefield under your control, put a 2/2 black zombie. And then a Quest for the Graveyard. Then Tendrils of Consumption. X damage, and you gain X life, where X is the number of zombies you control. Then Innocent Blood, each sacrifices a creature, and Smallpox again. Anyway, black screen. You know what? I'm going to have to end it here. There'll be some more parts. It'll probably be a 3-part series. Bye.